Hey guys, Random Cat here. Been quite a while since I posted a Steins Gate video, so I'm gonna try and finish it in the next couple of weeks instead of being slack and holding back and not doing any videos. But here we go, let's get straight back into it. Actually, even sure where we're up to. But let's just go with it and see. So, anyway, one who changed the past, yet he doesn't remember what happened after the change. That's odd. Mayushi, you're still at work, right? Is Thaddeus Tan there? He is. Can you ask if I beat her in the Thaddeus Cup? Did I get to eat her home cooking? Who lost? I did. Oh. Barely took 5 seconds. Oh, okay. Poor Daru. Daru's shoulders droop as he hangs up the phone. I guess that means the past hasn't changed. No, it really hasn't. I guess you can't really change the past. So anyway, from memory, Daru, they tried to change the past so that Daru would win in the Thaddeus Cup, but he didn't, because of course he didn't. Why? It changed for Okarin, right? Well, maybe. Maybe your foolproof plan wasn't so foolproof. Like, maybe it only gave you a slight advantage. Had the same thought. Thaddeus is supposedly a world-class player. Daru's time travel cheat may not have been enough. Since Thaddeus-san defeated you anyway, the past didn't change. Yeah, but I mean, the game would have played out differently. That might not be enough to cause world divergence. Oh yeah, winning or losing in a completely pointless game would not change anything. Like Okabe said, you need to make a change that's easier to observe, or else there's no point to this experiment. Not that I approve of this experiment or anything. No. It's not over yet. I can still fight. Daru starts typing another email. One more time. I'll try sending my past self some more advice, this time something that will ensure my victory. You really want to win that badly? More like he wants to eat Thaddeus' cooking. He really does. He's really into her a lot. That's my final answer. Daru writes another email. I don't bother checking what it says. I won't understand any. We activate the phone wave name subject to change and send the mail through. It's like before. But nothing. Oh? Nothing happens. No discharge. It happens 10 to 20 seconds after pushing the start button. Timer counts down to 0 without incident. Out of time. Like it. But my advice was perfect. There's nothing we can do about it. We'll postpone the experiment till tomorrow. Check the clock, it's past 7 PM. Looks like that's the cutoff. After I left yesterday, I was thinking, how exactly does the phone wave make time travel possible? It works like the LHC. Didn't you say the LHC was like a giant microwave? If every microwave could turn into the LHC, then Japan would have black holes popping up everywhere. Well, that does sound worse than earthquakes, though. Like, let's be honest, if there was black holes everywhere. I know it looks like CERN is able to create curved black holes willy-nilly, but that's not supposed to be possible. You can't just press a button and make a black hole. Even if you could, the risks would be unthinkable. It's ridiculous to suggest that a household microwave could generate a black hole. Taito's time machine is small enough to fit inside a car, and it makes black holes. Well, that's what he said, at least. Now that I'm a little skeptical of Taito, I didn't feel like bringing it up. My point is that there has to be something else going on here. Some outside source must be injecting electrons into this microwave. An outside source of electrons. Could it be? Well, I know what it is, but do they know? Well, I'm going back to my hotel. I've had enough of this filthy man cave. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to write that report. Risu flings off her lab coat and hurries out the door. He was serious about the report. She's lab coat. I wonder what it smells like. As Daru reaches for the lab coat to smell Kurisu's lingering fragrance, I grab him by the neck and pull down hard. Cut that out. You have time to be perverted? Then go think about how to change the past for tomorrow's experiment. There wasn't anything to do after Kurisu left. I tried operating the phone wave name subject to change a couple more times before I went to sleep, but the discharge phenomena simply would not occur. Now it's the next morning and I'm sitting on the bench in front of the Braun tube workshop. It's still early, but it's already blazing hot. It's as if I'm baking in the sun. Sweat is dripping off my chin. We're supposed to be experimenting today, but not a single lab mem has arrived yet. After waiting impatiently for a while, the first person I see is Mr. Braun. Okabe, don't you have anything better to do? Good morning, Mr. Okarin. The Tennoji pair come riding in on a moped. How many times do I have to tell you? Call me Kyoma. What should I do, Daddy? What nonsense are you trying to feed my daughter? Pretty cut. Have you not properly educated her, Mr. Braun? This child of yours refuses to call me by my true name. Please do something about it. Who cares? Don't be so picky. Nay, you don't have to listen to what this guy says, okay? The manager parks his moped and quickly enters the store. Sister Braun's about to follow him when... turns her attention towards the end of the street and instantly brightens up. Who is it? I follow her gaze and see Yuri walking this way. Good morning, Okarin. Yuri, One-chan. Have you written that report yet? For your information, I wasn't joking yesterday. If you blow this off, then you have no right to call yourself a scientist. Maybe this is too much for a freshman like you to understand, but writing papers is part of being a scientist. Let lesser men worry about such things. I have inventions to build and discoveries to make. I am not a mere scientist, I am an insane mad scientist. If you're so confident in your superiority, then show me your power. Let's send that because I'm a dickhead. Oh my god, she's gonna be cut. Nay runs up to Mayuri with a happy smile. And without breaking stride, she jumps into Mayuri's chest. Good morning, Nei-chan. Ohio. They get along so well that you'd think they were sisters. Mayuri has the ability to get along with anyone, so it's no surprise. Nae avoids me and Daru, but she adores Mayuri and always goes for a flying hug whenever she gets a chance. Oh god, what did I do? Daru sometimes complains about that. A lucky girl. I wish I could jump into Mayushi's chest like that. God, why, Daru? No, wait. Maybe it would be better to have Natan jump into my chest. Oh my god. Internal debate went on for hours. This is for you, Nai-chan. Enjoy. Mayuri takes some candy out of her convenience store bag and gives it to Nae. Arigato. I have some for you too, Okarin. She offers me some, which I silently accept. Why are you sitting out here? I'm waiting for all the lab mems to assemble. Are you slacking off? Well, yeah. Say that. You really could. Why, you chipmunk? You have to be so blunt. One of these days I'll teach you to respect me. Nei-chan, I'm sure Okarin's thinking about important stuff. Oh, wow. Good job, Mayuri. Okarin, it's too early to make phone wave. Can't sparkle, right? Can I go nuke some yakisoba bread? Remove the door, you can't heat food in it anymore. Alright, that makes me sad. By the way, have you had breakfast? Nope. Then let's eat together. We can eat the yakisoba bread cold and then heat up some canned ramen. Canned ramen though. Ramen packaged in a can like a drink sold in vending machines. Unlike regular ramen, the noodles so it's not. Isn't that Odin? Wanna join us, Nei-chan? I'm okay, I already ate. Okay. Nae waves and heads back inside the Braun tube workshop. Lured by the prospect of canned ramen, I go inside the lab with Mayuri. The stagnant air makes the room hotter than outside. It doesn't improve much even after we open the window and turn on the fan. Daru-kun and Chris-chan are kinda late, huh? They really are. Indeed, their lack of dedication is appalling. Just then, the sound of braking bicycle comes from downstairs. That sounds pretty loud. When I look out the window, I see part-time warrior arriving. He immediately notices me, looks up, and waves. Stop! Suzu-san. If it isn't Shina Mayuri. They seem to have hit it off. Like I said, Mayuri gets along with everyone. Okabe Rintaro. Did you talk to Taito? Maybe. Thought I dodged the question, but part-time warrior is persistent. Come on, you emailed him, didn't you? Yes, but I'm starting to doubt whether he can be trusted. What? Why? What went wrong? Why is she so flustered? Oh, so you're a Taito otaku. I guess there's an otaku for everything. Look, it's Chris-chan. Yuri leans out the window to wave her hand. Chris is walking down towards the lab. That reminds me, doesn't Part-Time Warrior have something against Kurisu? I look at Suzuha, her expression has changed dramatically. Now she's staring at Kurisu in complete silence. She doesn't have a move a muscle. It's like she's trying to start a fight with her glare. Okay, so Kurisu's pretty stubborn too. So she meets Suzuha's glare for glare. The two of them exchange a word or two in front of the building. For a second I'm worried that they might start throwing punches, but that doesn't happen. Chris-chan. Good morning. Good morning. What did you say to the part-time downstairs? Chris shrugs her shoulders. Nothing much. I told her if she wanted to say something, she should just say it. Don't think that's nothing. She's lucky that didn't lead to blows. What did she say? Nothing. She just groaned. Wonder what's wrong with her. She's jealous of Makiseshi's popularity. Duh. Daru bursts into the lab. She's thinking, if only I'd joined the lab instead of her, then I'd be having fun with everybody right now. I'm so jealous or something like that. Well, that's probably the truth. Telling you, man, 3D is hell. She wants my lab mem number, she can have it. What? The lab mem number you carry is the highest credential a scientist could hope to achieve. They sell for millions on the black market, but you would give it away? Not exactly a counterfeit passport. Also, shut up. She wants everybody to get along. Well, I don't really care about her little quarrel anyway. Only one thing interests me now, the mystery of D-mail. Well, yeah, of course, it interests everybody because it's a full-on mystery of how do you send emails to the past. We begin experimenting immediately. Even though it's still morning, the electrical discharge occurs on demand. Things look favorable today. That reminds me, we haven't talked to Mr. Braun yet. Maybe we should come up with an excuse first. Be honest though, I don't care what he thinks. We are at war. War against the organization and CERN. The dark powers that rule the world from the shadows. Anzai-sensei. I want to eat Steins cooking. Home cooking. The coach from a famous basketball manga on the internet. Posters sometimes express a desperate desire by quoting the manga like, so, Anzai-sensei, I want to. Another oft-quoted line, this one spoken by Anzai-sensei, is, you give up, it's a game over. If you give up, it's game over. Oh my god, she said it. Unfortunately, Daru's second email fails to change the past, and we get an email from Part-Time Warrior. Akihabara is such a strange town. Everywhere I look, I see drawings of cute girls. Some of them even have their breasts fully exposed, which startled me. Coming here has been a real culture shock. It's amazing how peaceful Japan is now. Fortunately, Moe has become the symbol of Akihabara and the chaos that rules here. Get used to it. I can imagine how that would shock somebody who isn't prepared. I agree. It's all because of the organizations. Like this. Cool. So it failed to change the past. I get the feeling Reinhart's matches are difficult to cheat your way out of like this. Maybe. Not to mention we're limited to 36 bytes of text. Looks like we have to give up on Daru. He's gone to drown his sorrows in the internet. Alright, so who do we experiment on? From the looks on Kurisu's face, I don't think she's willing to change her policy. That leaves only one candidate. Yeah. Time for you to change the past. Eh? Me? Are you sure? But, what should I change? What would you change, Mayuri? What would you change? Mayuri looks stumped as she slurps her canned ramen. I'm gonna have to look that up afterwards. Oh, I know. I'll make Luka-kun wear one of my costumes. How? By sending Luka-kun an email. Ha 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 ha. I don't know if that's gonna work, really. Let's be honest. I don't think a simple request is going to change the past. Can't you think of anything easier to change and observe? You slurp more ramen. Let's use that ramen can. Beginner. Like I'm the only one with ideas. You'll send the email to yourself 1 hour ago. Type, I want to eat canned Odin or something like that. I think that's enough to convince her to. Well, that might work. I doubt it, but we can try. We will try. Eh? When I went to the vending machine today, I spent 10 minutes wondering if I should get canned Odin or canned ramen. It was really hard. Oh, Mayuri. So a little push should be enough to make you choose canned Odin. Alright, let's go with that. Okay, but before we change the past, I gotta finish this ramen first. Mayuri starts shoveling the ramen into her mouth. God, Mayuri. What happens if you don't finish it? It'll go to waste. Oh, of course. Kurisu clearly doesn't know what to say. Mayuri really is a ditz. I'm used to it by now, of course. I get the phone wave name subject to change. Prep for D-mail. Contents of Mayuri's mail is simple enough. Canned Odin piping hot and delicious. I just hope it actually works. We wait for Mayuri to finish eating her canned ramen, then activate the phone wave name subject to change. To send it 1 hour back, we input 1 hash. In other words, we set the microwave for only 1 second. I wonder if the discharge phenomena will occur in such a short span of time. That's something else we'll learn from this experiment. Phone wave name subject to change. Activate! Oh, I haven't sent it yet. There wasn't enough time to blink. So 1 second isn't enough for the discharge to occur. That's what I expected. But it's good to have proof. Well, if you try warming it up beforehand, that might work. That might work. Warming it up? 1 second isn't enough, right? So just run the microwave for about 30 seconds without sending an email. As soon as it's done, run it again with the timer set at 1 second. That should cause the discharge, right? Any basis for that? Nope. Damn, Mayuri got anything else? Well, we could change the flavor of rice balls I bought last night. you remember what kind of rice balls you ate last night? Smoked tuna. He remembers. Impressive. Oh my. So let's change that to fish eggs. Wow, that's a funny one. Maybe we should find another test subject. Something is telling me we're going to have to look outside the lab. I go for a walk to clear my head. After lunch at King Burger, which I assume is Burger King, which in Australia is called Hungry Jack's, long story, I grab a coffee at Starbucks, which I assume is Starbucks, on the first floor of Yodobashi. I left my Yuri and the others at the lab. I need some time to get my thoughts in order. I recall what happened when I sent myself the Lotto 6 numbers. The moment I sent that email, I felt a strong tremor, and then the world as I knew it changed slightly. The fact that I had sent a D-mail had been undone. I know that because it had disappeared from my sent history. However, it was in my inbox. The mail had definitely reached the past. What does this mean? Mail was received but never sent. Isn't that a time paradox? Is that the reason why everyone else lost their memories? Why did that happen? Butterfly effect? That's not an answer. Change the past, change the world. Did, but why? Harder spoke of divergence. When divergence changes, the people's memories reconstructed to match the new world line. And how come I remember this previous world line even after the past changes? My deliberations are interrupted by an incoming email. I don't have time for this. It's a mail, so I can just reply to it later. I concentrate on my coffee. However... all these emails, no doubt about it. It's got to be Yu Mocha. The male demon known as Shining Finger. How can she be so shy in real life and so persistent in email? There's something wrong with that woman. You've got email. I sigh and open my mail reluctantly. Of course it's Shining Finger. Can I send a email too, please? Mocha. Please reply. I'm a lab mem too, right? Pretty please, Mocha. God. He wants to send a D-mail? That reminds me, yesterday I made Mocha lab member number 5. Number 005. That means she's qualified to participate in our experiments. Mocha seems serious, but she might meet my demands. Most importantly, all the other lab mems are completely useless when it comes to D-mails. I still haven't been able to verify whether or not I can keep my memories if someone else changes the past. But wait. I'm worried. Mocha works for an editorial company. In other words, she's related to the media. What if she sends a D-mail and leaks word of the time machine? We'll be flooded by press. Gone will be the days of lurking in the shadows. My location will be exposed to the organization. Of course, sooner or later we're going to have to announce our findings to the world. But in that case, I'd rather choose a national newspaper or TV network to cover the events, rather than some shady magazine. That way, it'll spread faster throughout Japan, nay, the world. Either way, something tells me it's better not to go public through Mocha. Mocha. Oh my god, leave me alone. A lab mem too, aren't I, Mocha? Mocha is a lab mem. Yesterday we told her everything about the phone web name subject to change of D-mail. Moreover, we made her one of us, stupidly enough. It was necessary to buy her silence. Realizing that I have no reason to deny Mocha her request, I put my phone to my ear. Me. Yeah, I have some doubts. What? You can tell by my voice. You know me too well. So, about whether or not I should include Shining Finger in phone wave name subject to change experiments. What? Nonsense. You want me to offer her as a sacrifice? True. I am prepared to make sacrifices in order to bring chaos to the world, but... no. It's no problem. I shouldn't have hesitated. Pathetic. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a mad scientist. Yeah. You might say her offer was a message. No. No doubt this too is the choice of Steins Gate. Als High Congru. Decided. Type a reply to Mocha's email. Indeed you are. Lab member 005. Shining finger. Report to the lab at once. After sending it off, I hurry back to the lab. Anyway, guys, I might leave it as that, since this is probably a good spot to leave it off, as, of course, the story will progress after this point. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry it was a short video, but I kind of haven't had much time recently. So, again, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.